Good day, Heavenly Do. I just even hope you have a good day. And oh, am I just being quite redundant for my greeting? Pretty much like I cannot even just try to think like whatever I should even just try to say whenever I just even try to think about something cinchy without just making it cappy as hell. How? But I can actually just try to count on me just doing the whole damn thing out here. And also, hey radio, I also actually noticed that I also noticed your message first, and I also responded to it like right away. But for all actually that being accounted for, I don't even simply know whatever I can actually do. And also, yeah, thank goodness I actually just even be able to just try to shit. Like, my god. Oh, what a horrible night to have a curse. Wait, did I just say it's a horrible night to have a curse, and also that means... And that also pretty much like that's kind of me, like I just accidentally make a whole Castlevania reference, but anyway, yeah. I don't think that this is actually really the case here, and also, I'm definitely good. I'm definitely good as a Piccadilly pair. So, just don't even question me, but... Oh my god! What's going on? Hey! Hey! Oh yeah, that's from Castlevania! And also, I actually just even so well damn aware of that. I just even you can actually just try to guess the whole context of this thing ever. Just try to guess the whole damn context of this. I mean, you can actually just try to guess the context of why I say it's a horrible night to have a curse. And well, if you think actually I learned this from Castlevania, then you might be mistaken, because actually I learned this from that quote is actually quoted in Terraria in the first place, so that's where actually I learned it. And yeah, there we go. But I still don't even know how. Yeah, and no. Then just go out. Then we simply go out and just even check the mail to see. Oh, what's this? Nah, I don't even just simply need that. And also, good riddance. But hey, wait! Yeah, there's a termite nest down here, but I don't even know, like, yeah, what should I even just try to use this for? And so, yeah. This is a termite nest, but I don't even know, like, what I should even use that bloody things for. And also, oh, yeah, chicken eggs. Chicken eggs. But if you actually just think that I just got a chicken out after this all the time. And also, speaking of Castlevania, if you actually just even know who Alucard did in that franchise, and pretty much like, you actually just see how familiar is my lore compared to his. Especially in regards to my past life. Oh. I mean, you might actually know who Alucard is, but yeah, there's one often glossed over detail of his lore. And also how actually is related to mine, especially like how I was before I die and become what I am right now. Oh. Huh? Wait, what? Yeah, Castlevania has a new game? Upcoming? Am I hallucinating, or it actually is a real thing? Are you hallucinating, or are we hallucinating? Yes? And so is it a mainstream? Is it a mainline title or a spin-off? What? Maybe it's a remake or something? Yeah. But I must even just try to say that Belmont's Curse has been... Maybe it's like, if I recall correctly, like Belmont's Curse has been... a mainline title before? Or am I actually being mistaken? But still, yeah, even after a while of loitering around, I don't even know like what I actually should I do next. But yeah, just even here comes whatever my response we actually just try to call for the most. Yeah, just pet my pets. I mean, yeah, pet my livestock. Oh, wait. You don't even think Belmont's Curse has been an actual Castlevania game before? And yeah, why? I just even just try to think of things that actually just try to go between my own territory. And also, oh, yeah, whoa, yeah. There's a Belmont's Revenge, but not a Belmont's Curse. And no. Oh, Dracula's Curse. Yeah, I think I may be actually quite forgotten regarding this matter because, yeah, I'm not a Castlevania fan in the first place. Oh, nice! And also, for meanwhile, I also just simply need to just try to, well, just try to dump these stuff for sale. And also, yeah, all for the meanwhile, maybe after this, I also just try to, yeah, go over that bridge and to, yeah, you could actually just call where the heck this is, but yeah, as soon as you actually just see this building, then you definitely automatically know that this is a lab. Oh, so yeah, if I actually also love to play Terraria as well, then pretty much like by extension or by association, I am also a Metrovania enjoyer. And oh, that's just so good. And yeah, John, take my stuff and shut up. Take my stuff and shut up and take it for granted. Just because I actually have other stuff to do, and also, wow. So you didn't actually watch the Castlevania animated series on Netflix? And yeah, I think me too because yeah, at the time that my manager actually introduced me to Netflix, pretty much she wasn't even old enough to actually watch that series. Oh, if I recall correctly, then pretty much like the Castlevania animated series actually have like, yeah, 4 seasons. And okay, let's ask this guy. Let's ask this bastard on how to just try to see. Yeah, what I need to just try to do, and also, yeah, yeah. Did you actually just try to see the thumbnail of the stream as of me just wanting this whole item? Yeah, the holy jackhammer of Antioch. Let me see how much I'm just gonna need of these items. Oh, I think I have more than enough. I think I have more than the amount of jackhammer I need. Oh, but also I also need one stone grinder as well. Iron board, a green board, hot cylinder, and oh, spring. But, all being said, I also just try to just move it over there and see how many I actually need for each item. And so, yeah, a 5 oak spring, 1 green board, 8 iron bar, and yeah, 1 stone grinder. So, okay, let's just even keep track of it. And okay, sorry, Franklyn. I think I'm not ready for have you to just make this whole holy grail of mine yet. Oh. And also, I also must say that this game actually plays kind of similar to Animal Crossing, and yeah, are you actually interested in those games? There! Good enough? I don't have you're too loud. That thumbnail with the chicken's funny. You mean actually the thumbnail with where actually I drew me and I drew myself and Shane as chickens? Then yeah, that's one of the products of my own raving Manhera brain. And you should actually just try to take it for granted. No regrets, no fucking regrets on that. And also, just for the Liberties, just for the Liberties relic bins to I don't even know what's the status of these. And to be fair, and also, oh, if you haven't even played Animal Crossing, then have you seen anyone playing it yet? Good! And also, I mean, good as in like, actually, it just even seemed that in this, yeah, at this moment, I actually simply just try to get, I simply got blessed by RNGesus and, yeah, every single artifact spot I actually dug up, it already resulted in those relic bins or even just like grab item shit. I never actually even just tried to imagine this, and also, oh! And that's obvious. Obviously, everyone has almost. Obviously, I think almost everyone also have been aware of Animal Crossing if they are a gamer, but to play Animal Crossing is another different thing. And so, yeah. Yeah, currently I also just try to search for stuff that I can actually use to make the holy jackhammer anti-ouch with. Oh, no, you actually just try to be just try to be put off by me, just try to referring the good old jackhammer with with something as fancy like the holy jackhammer of anti-ouch. I know that this may be an in-joke from my end, but I think you actually should also try to accept my in-joke for granted. Oh, nice. Holy jackhammer of anti-ouch. Nope. Nope. Like, I don't even just try to guess the whole point of whenever I just try to find something else. Either if I actually just try to look up an artifact spot, or whenever my metal detector beeps, then it sometimes actually results in stuff that I don't even simply need. Shit that I don't even need. Then why is it, what's the point there? Wait, what? And so, oh, where's this? Oh, what's this? Oh, wait. A wheelie bin, but actually it actually is it's lodged so deep here, so yeah, maybe just try to lower it up. Lower it up and boom! Okay, let's see what we're gonna have here. Nah, I don't think that we actually don't even need. I don't think that we actually don't even need loot from this wheelie bin instead. And see where we gonna have it here. Oh! Wait, what? Here? Dick? Nah. It's just some weird luck. At first, actually, I got some, damn crazy luck when it comes to, well, yeah, reliquary, or, yeah, I think that's pretty much like, that's one of my best words to actually describe this group of item in the game. But, I think there must be a better term for that, officially, but I actually don't even bother to just try to find out about that. Just because I just don't have the brains for it, okay? Ah, shit. And now for the meanwhile, yeah, on this side of the beach we actually have a crap ton of shells, so if you actually were me playing this game, then what would you do with these shells? Oh, a shark! Oh! Should I actually just try to reel this bitch in? I don't think actually there's a bracelet item in the game, unless you actually just try to know how to mod this game, and yeah, this game can be mod with some caveats. Or I could even just try to ask, or I could maybe just try to ask out the community for making a mod where it can actually allow that to happen. But even if I can mod in a bracelet item, a shell bracelet item in this game, then what should the item be actually used for? Like, I don't think that actually it would be a cosmetic item, just because of the simple fact is that, well, yeah, in this game we actually only have like, yeah, five slots, a 5 cosmetic item slot. Yeah, I think there's mod support for this game via an external tool or something. I think it's like Weapon X or something. I think that's what the framework call. And okay, just even wait for me a minute to type in the name of that framework in. The game can be mod using BEP or LN. X. Or yeah. And I pretty much like I think, and I must say that if you join this game Discord server, then yeah, the members actually made some mods for the game, which you can actually definitely try to check out. And I actually simply hope that we actually can even be able to just try to get a Discord server at some point or later on. So it may be just gonna be like, well, yeah, the whole CEO Discord server coming soon-ish. Or whatever, you actually just try to make me just try to think about that. And also, if anything, then pretty much I just gotta try to mod and stuff such as, well, I cannot even try to say, but hey, yeah, there's a decorate. I also have a decorate wheelie bin here, but oh, so I haven't even seen this. This item before, so I guess that yeah. So okay, how should I describe this? Nope. Like why? Oh, another wheelie bin. Elaborate and nah, it's just so damn same as loot. I actually seriously need some green board for that. Iron Jesus, why can't you actually give me some? Why can't you actually give me some green boards for making a jackhammer? I don't think that so far there's even no. I think there's nobody actually mind to make a Twitch or crowd control integration for this game yet. Because yeah, I don't even know how modding this game actually works, but I think that at least actually it's required weapon X or web LNX to function. Yeah, normally other players actually just be super wary when they're near these wary moves, but yeah, since I have a peaceful wish on, then yeah, just go nuts. Just go nuts walking around these wary moves. And unless you actually just try to hit them first, and then you just get the receiving end of their ire. But so, like, yeah, why do you ask for Twitch integration for this game? Okay then. Seems like every single spot I try to detect for artifacts, it just always ends up null here. I don't even understand the whole fucking comedy of why this is the case here. Oh, finally there's one. Finally there's one spot of that, and also another wheelie bin. And yeah, I don't even know why, but pretty much this update actually make wheelie bins even way more common than what I'm actually used to. Would you also just try to want to add Twitch integration, or at least like crowd control integration, so that, well, we can actually do shit like, yeah, just try to spawn a hostile mod near me and then watch me panicking, especially if I actually turn off the peaceful wish on my island right now. Tell me, is that something that you actually want to do if there's a mod that actually add Twitch or crowd control integration? Just be honest with me. Just give me the Dinkum oil out of it. Just give me the Dinkum oil. I mean, if I actually mean Dinkum oil and you are not actually acquainted with Australian English, then yeah, what I mean is I actually need you to tell the truth. Oh, wait, what? Wait! Holy shit! Holy shit, 2 artifact spots! But nah, one spot is just mediocre, another spot. Ah, shit. I actually just put my fucking hopes too high with this. Wait, where? Good! Oh, why? Every single time townspeople actually ask me to catch a fly. Every time. I just look through all the island for that damn bugger, but every single time, it just took me like a whole day or even not at all to find that shit. But for now... Wait, I don't even just try to feel like that. Oh, finally a green bar, but yeah, in return I also just try to have a sacrifice. I have to sacrifice these old toys, but I don't even know like for what we actually can do with it for now. It seems like I cannot actually use the metal detector in water for now unless I actually have one specific item. But if you actually want to know what item it is, then it's pretty much a spoiler, so I don't even have to try to say it. And also, yeah, I think that's what you actually want to mod into the game. So yeah, what else would you want to mod into the game as well, apart from integration with Twitch and or crowd control? Huh! But it's just like, yeah, for now, 10 times out of 10. 10 times out of 12, 8 times out of 12. I mean, 10 times 8, nah. Yeah. I was just trying to quote one specific line from a 3-6 Mafia song, which is say like, yeah, 8 times out of 10, 8 times, 10 times out of 12, 8 times out of 10, gangsta boo, something. Yeah, I think like with that much chance, I just even always just have an artifact spot, yeah, right straight into the water. And also, yeah. Oh, and so, yeah, if you actually just even want to, but if you actually just want to mod items into the game, then I think you actually also just try to learn how to use Blender or Autodesk Maya or Dash 3D or whatever. But I don't even know like what can actually we use Dash 3D for. I mean Dash or DAZ 3D or Daz. Yeah. So yeah, in many ways. Yeah, in many ways we actually complement each other. Like you're good at coding and I'm actually good at design. So yeah, if I actually can hire you for a video game project, which my manager also just try to fit to yeah, tinkering with one of those ideas as of late. But wait! Oh wait, what? Like I don't even know like why we could actually just have red sand in this area. Even though, yeah, this is just plain bushland. And there's an outcrop of the tropics here, so that, yeah, a very moon-esque can spawn. Yeah, I think it's just like similar to what I have been playing. Yeah, and also like, and by I mean what I have been playing, pretty much like, yeah, farming sim or survival sandbox, or maybe both. Or whatever you can actually try to imagine out of that, or maybe just town management sim, if you actually really want to just try to think of that. And at the same time, Stardew Valley, but in a vampire world, or maybe, yeah, Stardew Valley, but within my, but it's set within my own lore's universe, or stuff like that, or whatever you get to try to think of. And also, I know that even with this idea, pretty much someone actually have beat me to it, or beat me and my manager to it, but in either way, we are just getting so damn unique. Oh, a rooster! A rooster, but I don't think that I should actually just try to tame it for now, because that's not my damn focus. That's not my damn focus, and I just even. Oh, what? Oh, just even. No, but that's not the same thing that we actually just try to dig up again. shit. Oh shit, maybe I'm absolutely fucking right. Maybe those are the same spot I actually had dug up before, and oh! Wheelie bins! Wheelie bin, a barrel, and barrels! Okay! Just even look how lucky I am. Just even look how lucky I am here. Yeah, in just one digging, that in pretty much like I actually dug up 3 artifact spots, and then oh, I also got I got such insane luck that actually I got, well, even though the loot may be naturally not impressive, given that I actually also want to. Oh shit! Why did I actually just went that far? I accidentally went a bit too far, and also just seemed to lost my way back home. Oh my god! Is this is just me being just kind of be the most miserable thing surviving in the bush. And also, did you actually remember that time where actually I mentioned my height in bananas? Well, would you also want me to just doing the same, but with your height instead? To show me that, to see it? Yeah. I know that you actually definitely remember that. Especially when it actually is paired with, especially when it was paired with a context that, you know, it just matched the context that we were discussing at that moment. But also, damn, just get so fucking lost here. Just get so fucking lost here. Ouch. I don't even know. How should I actually go back? How should I actually just try to get back? Oh. So, yeah, a single day in the game actually just... It just actually progressed much slower than it is in other farming sim game I play. But, yeah, just to make sure that actually I come home before late hours, just because, well... If actually, yeah, so in this game, if we actually stay up until late, then we are only left until like a very little stamina left. 8.5 bananas? Wait, no, that doesn't sound right. Oh, what do you mean by you don't even sound right? I think you already sound right if actually you try to estimate your height in banana. And no! It just even so happened to be that I and you actually is nearly as tall as each other in terms of bananas or any scale possible. Probably around 9 bananas. But still, yeah, kind of close to each other. Kind of close. Yeah, with the difference being like around 1 banana. Oh. Also, just try to see if actually the damn thing is also on. Also, oh, thank goodness. But yeah, would you actually just try to prefer me streaming this game with the BGM on or off? You're like 20 centimeters shorter than me. Yeah, just enough to stack a Fumo on top of, just enough to stack a Fumo plushie on top of my head. And also, I'm actually just like around 30 centimeters shorter than my favorite idol. To the point that actually also make a point to say at the beginning of my streaming career that if I can actually have my goal, I mean like, yeah, one of my goals of mine is actually just try to go as tall as my idol. Yeah, I don't think that, if you actually don't even think that I should play the game with BGM on, then just let every single natural sound keep going on. And oh, a fishing tipster. Fishing tipster's mail, and also see what we're gonna have to try with it. Oh! And yeah, ever since the new update of the game, yeah, things is just gonna get a bit clearer, I guess. And no! What? Nope! Did you just wanna us getting bonked with that? Did you just wanna to see us getting bonked by the copyright lords? Nah, I would never just try to take a whole shot at that. Or even just try to, if I try to nuke the game BGM using Twitch VOD's tracks, and then also just try to nuke whatever other game audio in there is too, which is also just kind of cursed, the way you actually just try to think of it, man. Wait, what? I can actually have 3 green ball from that. And also, yet again, then if actually I don't have enough green boards, then I should even try to look for Nexus. Well, yeah, iron bars. Oh, what's this? Wait, why is there a damn satellite crash landing on my island? Please, just give me an explanation. Like, yeah, this is. I know that there's a bulletin board quest relating to that, but I cannot even just try to get the point. Like, if we can actually get satellites to crash landing on our island for like every single, every single day, and then sometimes people ask us to investigate it, then I don't even think that it's actually worth the effort of an investigation. And just even with that, wait, does this also mean I just even have, oh, and also, yeah, I have some spare items left. But, oh, short penguin, a penguin hood, and, oh, and also, haven't I actually mentioned that this game also have multiplayer as well? But not only to, if you actually want to join me in multiplayer, then I think that we also need to be friends on Steam first before we can actually host a multiplayer session. And also, considering that I also just want to do a multiplayer, but I don't even know, like, yeah, I haven't even tried to join a multiplayer game or join a multiplayer session or host multiplayer myself. So I cannot even tell, like, even if I actually host multiplayer, then where would you actually just try to live in the game? Like, for example, like, I have a house, but I don't even know like where does the other player actually live in the game. And also, oh, and also, yeah, you think I can actually guess your username? And so by the looks of you actually suggesting it, then I humbly guess that your username must be the same as your display name on Twitch right now. Bite me, bite me, bite me. And also, oh, oh, damn it, craters. And also, haven't I mentioned that? Well, ever since the new update of this game back in April, then oh, have you noticed a difference between how water looks like in past version of the game, like before late April, and now? Yeah, the water is much clearer, so yeah, we can actually now see whatever damn things are there, including fish, and also know which fish we're gonna catch during any season, especially like standing against the background like, well, ocean fish. Ocean fish that's in like the sand blocks. Oh, okay. I just getting so backtracked by the extreme, and also so, if no one actually aware how these things actually call in the game, I mean, in this game, like every single being that you actually being familiar of actually have a different name in this universe, and so everything you actually see this thing, then you just see something. Oh, platypus, Perry the platypus. I just even simply every single time I brought up, yeah. On Discord, there's an in joke of me posting gifs of platypus towards other Awards other Discord server members, and they just respond with the same gift of that platypus, but with Fedora and superimposed into it, and just to evoke the image of Perry. I don't. Just try to get the whole damn point of that. Platypus is just a funny name, or maybe inherently funny words. You might say. Buck. Would you just even want to? Okay, so catch this, or just try to focus on my task. Platypus sounds like an old game. Where did you actually just try to get this banter from? I would never just try to figure it out, like, why? Why do actually people just try to sing Platypus? Actually, just sounds like a title of an old game. Yeah. And also, aside from platypuses aside, or platypi, or platypodes, whatever the plural form of their species names is. That pretty much like bandicoots also like unfortunately got a shit ton of pop cultural osmosis through time just because of Crash Bandicoot. No, like oh. I just even know about Polybius, like including both the urban legend about the non-existent video game and also, yeah, apart from that Polybius, I also know like of a method of cipher like known as a Polybius checkerboard. So for most people, whenever they hear the name of Polybius, and the first thing that come to mind is that non-existent video game. But for me, I actually learned the name Polybius first through, well, the Polybius checkerboard. Have you actually heard of the Polybius checkerboard yet? Like, the method to making ciphers. Like, for example, okay, I don't even think that I can actually just try to remember to describe it out of memory, but basically, if you actually just try to run a word through the Polybius checkerboard. Okay, I think I also need to try to pronounce it better. So, if you actually try to run a word through the Polybius checkerboard, then the result is a string of numbers. Wait, you also know about the Polybius checkerboard also. And so, if possible, then pretty much like one day I also just try to make to make a cipher using the Polybius checkerboard and see if you can actually try to crack it or not. And if you actually fail to crack it, then well done. Now I'm just gonna give you a free pass, or even just try to compile all the mods I actually use in my started value sessions, including those I actually got of external sources. And also, once I actually document all the mods I actually have, then, well, voila! Now I have sentenced the chat to play Stardew with me every single time I want to play the game. Such a nice but unusual punishment, I must say. And also, speaking of ciphers, have you ever encountered any instance of ciphertext before? And that also was one time, whenever my manager actually was designing some character designs. I mean, like, not all, but some. She actually just tried to whip out a cipher generating website. And yeah, she just even picked from one of the many encryption methods, and also the result is just even something that's just that sublime. So, wait, what? I completely forgot what I ever wanted to say next, even though I'm just feeling totally capable of that. And what the heck? So the initial goal of me to just try to find some iron ore, but a penguin! Penguins! 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 Oh, you love penguins! Me too! But I haven't even brought a domestic crate so that I cannot actually just try to tame one of these beauties and bring it back home. Man. So, pretty much like, if I actually really can. Now, thinking me in a penguin outfit, then, okay, what about my avatar in this instead? Yeah, penguin hood. My avatar wearing a penguin hood. Yeah, just look at it in a penguin hood. But also at the same time, I also just try to hide to ping ore deposits in here. And so, now would you want me to just try to put this penguin hood on me until the stream ends, or maybe until the next time I play the game, or maybe, yeah. Because, and also speaking of outfits, have you actually just seen whatever I posted on Twitter the other day, or maybe yesterday, about a crazy ass plan? I actually just tried to plan that way, alright? Wow, that would be funny if I actually keep the costume until the next session, and also, oh, just even imagine how. Okay. And now since actually I got like an infinity -1 sword, at least at this stage in the game, then okay, let me just try to lower this thing into oblivion. Shit. Okay, run and that. What the fuck? I didn't actually hit it. Okay, so now just lower that thing. Lower thing, and also success. Can you actually just imagine that actually a bit than a kid now with you know? Yeah. You can actually just try to use a frying pan as a weapon in this game, as with some other video games. So believe me, if you're playing this game and then you go down to the mines, would you even just try to use something as absurd as a frying pan to just try to lobber down hordes of enemies or not? Or maybe if you want to trap an animal, then just try to lobber it using a do this next. Do the same thing next. Okay, so let's just try a way to do that. And also, whoa. And also, yeah, with the frilly, you also need to be careful. And also, first I'm killing a frilly, and also, wait, what? Thunder sex! I don't think it's a good idea to cook inside a cave. Nah, that's not about cooking. What I mean with the frying pan when you actually bring it to the cave, bring it to the mines, is that, well, since the frying pan in this game was also a weapon, and not just for frying, then, yeah, you can actually try to lobber enemies using that. Lobbering through enemies with that, and see how, just try to just even see the horrified looks on your face. Because whenever I just want to just try to pull off a frying pan in front of enemies, and it's just like, beware, the Menhera angel is gonna put you holes in terror, escaper. Whoever step onto this click, then get doomed. Whoever step into this click, then get doomed. Nope, no. What the fuck? I'm just getting mobbed by some dirty ass shit. Art? Well, it's not me who's good in art. I mean, I also did sometimes post pixel art of my Stardew mod ideas on an X or Twitter, as I X Twitter, whatever you actually try to call it. But yeah, for the terms of art, it tends to be my manager who actually is really, really good, even better than I am on that matter as well. Oh shit. Shit. Okay, just try to help it. Help that. Help that. Wait. Wait, what? A plunk? Or bury the platypus. Yes. Just even see what? Yeah, this little fella actually beaten a crocodile in front of my eyes. Yeah. I know that there's a video of this game. I mean that there's a channel actually who did videos on this game, and then one of the videos have them pit every single animal in this game against each other, and then just see. And you would be pretty surprised to see, yeah, which animals had actually just try to one up every other animal in the game. And also, speaking of pixel art, would you just even want to just? Would you even just try to do some? Would you even just want me to do the same thing, and also at the same time? Oh, and also at the same time, yeah, just attack the scoundrel. Yes, but me. I not mean that you draw the pixel art. I mean I do the pixel art. So, oh damn. It took me forever to actually just try to realize, oh damn shit, where I am. Nope. Where I am now. Oh, there I am. Bite me, bite me, bite me. Ah, shit. Nope. But now, even with the whole holy hung frying pan of anti-oach. Bite me, bite me, bite me. And also, speaking of me just saying bite me every single time over and over again. Have you even decided to see what weird ass thing I actually posted on Twitter X the other day? About my own weird plans of costuming, and also maybe the costume is of another emo that you that no netizens actually just want to ping up. Wake up! Wake up! I'm awake. I'm just even so damn awake. I'm just even as awake as, you know, how many eyes a biblically accurate angel actually has. I'm actually as awake as that, so yeah, just even say. I just need to wake up, then that's even not actually I want to just say so, and also, wow. Wow there, wow there, wow there. What can I actually gonna say more about that? Call you be tormented. Wait, oh, you just try to look at me and look at me for what reason? You just want to look at me, don't you? And also on another topic, I also just got into the habit of listening to My Chemical Romance out of random, and maybe thanks to you, or maybe thanks to my own weird interest in fictional emo characters. This has also lead me to some of the weird things that, wow, damn. If I actually just able to be able to say it, then I would also just want to say something like, excuse me, would you actually listen to the gospel of our Lord and Savior, My Chemical Romance? And everyone maybe just trying to say, you, another emo, even though I'm just a fresh baby emo. Waiting for everyone else to just even just try to judge my own upcoming shit and raise yourself for that. Always, My Chemical Romance are always so good. And also, they also sound a bit like some visual K bands I sometimes listen to. So now, so that means, well, it's like it's like hitting two birds with one stone. Every single time I want to locate an old opposite, I also have to mark them on the map as well. But yeah, damn, when nighttime comes, I cannot just even try to listen to that now. So yeah, just guess what? I also listen to Helena like yeah, I countless times in a row as of now. Oh, wait, that was a thing. How? I'm legitimately confused about that. I paste it because I'm lazy. But just even make sure that it's not a wall of text or else. Nah, I'm just even be able to be mad enough to just try to yeah, die from lava multiple or countless times in Terraria just because I feel like that. Well, okay. I definitely think that and yeah. Today I learned that this actually runs more deeper than actually I ever imagined before. Oh, and so yeah, and so pretty much like yeah, September 11 actually led to My Chemical Romance being formed, and and it actually somehow inspires Stephanie Meyer to write Twilight, and in turn, 50 Shades of Grey actually started life as a Twilight fanfic. Oh, I think I maybe actually get the point. Yeah, it just started a whole chain of events. But to be fair, I also pretty much I don't even know like even if like My Chemical Romance didn't actually influence Twilight to be for the Twilight series to be written. That pretty much like that's what just wait. My God, I completely forgot about that. They extended to the downfall of Ellen. Ellen who? The Ellen DeGeneres show. And also the only almost like yeah, almost the only thing I know about Ellen DeGeneres is that she actually voiced Dory in the Finding Nemo franchise, which is also yeah, take place in the land down under. If you know what I mean. And also, pretty much like kind of like Dory, I'm also like, I'm just damn amnesiac. Every single time I want to remember or even say something, then the next second, I completely forgot about that. Fishes are friends, not food. And also, speaking of fish, speaking of the thought that fish are friends, not food, then do you even know that in Stardew Valley, Emily might actually think the same? Yes, and pretty much like, yeah, the short story is that. So if you actually give Emily a gift that containing fish, or maybe like, yeah, any kind of dish that made out of fish, or just even fish alone, then she's gonna hate it or dislike it. I don't even know. It's just only like a second-hand account, so I cannot even verify if that's any of this is true. But yeah, if you just give her fish or anything containing fish, then she's just gonna have a meltdown about that and also reject your gift, or maybe just like, yeah, do a blow to your friendship towards her. I mean, like, do a blow towards your progress on earning her friendship or trust, which is, I cannot even just try to totally believe in this. Like, for a girl who just maybe like a gimmick is just like smoke weed every day, then that seems like that's a wild take. Kurt Cobain is like okay to eat fish because they don't even have feelings. Wait, he did say that. Man, I guess that's pretty much like the whole rock and roll scene actually just run much way deeper than I actually initially thought. Yeah, taking one green board, and also, yeah, I think I also just try to head into bed for now. Even though, yeah, in this game actually time progresses slower than in Stardew Valley or Roots of Pacha or Fields of Mystria. But in any way, just because that the time actually runs longer, then it means that I also just try to go into bed earlier on. And also on that topic. And so until anyone actually can prove that actually fish has feelings, just because like fish doesn't even, just because fish is so simplistic in terms of their behavior, then it does not mean that they don't even have feelings. Just even remember that, yeah, a few decades ago, people just thought that, yeah, birds doesn't even have intelligence. Then it later turns out that crows has intelligence. And then boom! It may be as like maybe it may be also a collateral effect of research of researchers showing that of researchers showing that great apes has intelligence. So Kurt Cobain was not a scientist. So Kurt Cobain was not a scientist. Wait, what? Oh my god! Okay, just see what my Crash Bandicoot actually just tried to bless me with. Yeah, a bunch of the game's equivalent to truffles in Stardew Valley. Yeah, native bred, and also yeah, since this game's setting is heavily inspired by Australia, then I think that pretty much like you also just try to need a whole damn expansive knowledge on the Australiana to actually understand what's the deal of many things in this game as well. Oh, yeah, so you can actually simply have some fun or just try to grab some food or something. Meanwhile, I'm also just trying to do my own business stuff as well. And also, whoa! Yeah. So this coot has been now grown up. But also at the same time, if I actually want the Crash Bandicoot to actually just try to mate with, yeah, this beauty, then I also need to try to bust into. I also need to just try to bust into Irvin's barn and ask him to, and just try to extort him extort him for a pack of the wonderful bots and stuff or whatever there is, and also shit. No thanks. Wait, every single time. So if I actually want to buy by a stone grinder, then the first thing I actually did is mistake it for the furnace, and vice versa. Then just please, James, I beg you that you just try to redesign either of any of those two items so that I'm not gonna confuse it anymore. Oh, and also, yeah, there we go. Just enough stuff for the holy for the holy. For Ansela, the holy jackhammer of Antioch. What? Wait, did this also mean? Oh. I know, just not to imagine what they were just trying to say it also. Whoa. Let's just gonna make this bastard. Just gonna make it bastard. And also keep your and also keep your fair dinkum promise towards me. Oh, for the meanwhile, I don't even know like what should I actually just do for now. Oh. Just even so that even if we have the weather forecast station, the for most of the time I think that's just gonna be as useless as it's gonna be. Just because of the simple fact is that I don't even care about weather. At least in this game. And just even out for the meanwhile, I can only just I could only just even do nothing but oh well, maybe just try to build some more. Maybe just try to build an egg incubator so that I can actually just hatch a chook into here. And also, wait, just even giving the context, like, yeah, when I was playing offline, then no, I just even found out like one of my chooks have laid this. Behold, the legendary fertilized chicken egg. And my first thought is like, oh, and now that's the time for me to actually just try to make my own animal breeding capabilities go on full swing. And so, yeah, this is also starting my own quest for that. For whatever reason there is. And also, yeah, just keep on going. I'm actually just still cracking over about the fact that just that saying Kurt Cobain is not a scientist. Well, if you actually just try to take this for granted, hey, you're back! And also, yeah. I also pretty much I also made the host this stream's go of commission Franklyn the bastard. I mean Franklyn the nerd bastard. the whole the holy jackhammer of Antioch. Bite me. Bite me. Bite me. Bite me. Bite me. Would you just even just look at that? I just even deserve to be bite over and over again. Well, definitely you do whatever you do, man. Now that every single time that you said, now wonder what X part of an angel tastes like, then that's I think that's the foreshadowing of me. Thinking of me, of the manner of me pulling the trigger of an Uzi. Well, just become a fucking emo like Just close your eyes, feeling my lips, you'll be like me. I never just try to be the same anymore. And also, I'll be damned. I'm be damned. Never ever just gonna be like that. And also, wait, what? Rat? Like up. Okay, okay, let me reach for my game controller again. And so, what's your point of just, well, just throwing a lot of my sandwich? Why? Why do you actually want me inside a sandwich? No! Don't even turn me into a sandwich! That's not a way to actually just try to take a bite out of me! No! And yeah, there we go. Oh shit! My god! My character nearly drowns. What? Just even 1 second of thinking also leads to another. How do you buy the Messiah then? Buy the Messiah? Nah, just because I'm one. Then why do you think there's another special requirement for buying one? Why? Why do you think so? Just try to make my way back to my crafting table to see whatever I need to just try to make a chuck incubator. Animal trap. I know, I have never met one before. And also since, as the good book says, you cannot even absolutely do shit toward your Lord and Savior Jesus Christ. Well, I don't know if you actually are religious or not, but just say that to make sure. And just because you don't even know what, you cannot even just try to do many things toward. Well, that. So, but just even just try to be say, Messiah, that's not my species, it's my title. And so, how can you actually just try to think something as unlikely like that? At the same time, shit. I don't even know where. Every single time. Now I just want a fucking egg incubator. And then the game doesn't even seem to give me the recipe. Just give me that recipe, damn dude. Is angel a species then? Well, absolutely yes. And at the same time, I also just try to look up to into the power of the Dinkum wiki to see whatever I actually have to try to do. Well, damn, a 5 iron bar, hardwood plank, quartz crystal, spin effect stuffed, a glass bulb, hot cylinder, and bright wire. I think we will just try to see if I actually have any of these materials inside of my inventory or storage or not. Oh, I still have some. I still have some bright bulb. Okay, you even think that angel tastes like chicken just because of the wings? Then, if you think angels taste like chicken, then would you ever think angels also taste like ducks, like turkeys or something? Well, because they all have wings, so they must because they have wings, so they must taste like that. Or my own circular reasoning about that. Right wire. Okay, just gonna check. Just gonna cheeky check. Now, just gonna think of that. Wait. So, how can you actually not that into? How are you actually not so thrilled about, eating turkeys? And what actually just like lead you to just like, not that thrilled when it comes to being served turkey meat. But I even just heard a rumor to say that if whoever actually just tried to get a catch of my feathers, then whoever get a catch of my feathers, and then pretty much they also grounded, they also made it into a drink. They also made that into a drink, and ultimately, wait, what? Damn, easy request. Yeah. Well, so good for you. I haven't even tried to have any other turkey products before, just because Heaven doesn't even have that on their menu. But I must even say for sure, if I actually really have a penny if I really have a penny about whatever I should even ask the higher ups of heaven, or maybe I don't know, maybe God, because I'm pretty much like I'm one of the top honchos in terms of angels. Then I must even simply ask God whatever I should even have for dinner, and the next thing I just gonna have to want to do is maybe just try to get more infinite turkeys. Yeah, obviously, like if it's Christmas and it's always turkey. Wait, so are you bored of having turkeys for Christmas? And every single Christmas, I don't even know if I actually have any other staple stuff for Christmas, but if I actually have a penny or so, if I only have a penny, then I just even simply wish I can actually officialize one of my favorite dishes as a Christmas staple. Like, you know, I would actually simply make chocolate a staple Christmas treat. Would you rather to just have chocolate for Christmas instead of instead of something like turkeys? That maybe just way more tasty than that's maybe way more tasty. In either way, at the end of the day, I don't even know what turkey actually tastes like, nor that whether turkey actually tastes bad, like tastes boring or bad, as you claim. But in all fair accords, I just yes. Wait, what? I actually just tried to win in the wrong way. What? If you just want to eat me for Christmas, then I must even simply tell you that how the freaking you actually eat an angel? They are all pure spirits, so well, I don't even see the point. Like, how can you actually eat a spirit? This is just the same point as this is just the same point as eating a ghost or something. Look, have you even just tried to think of the notion of eating a spiritual being weird? Yeah, I'm definitely not material. But for some reason I can actually eat. But I also should not elaborate on that. Yeah. Although, if you actually really want to, then I maybe just try to, get some stuff from heaven back and just even tell if you're just gonna eat it. But just be warned. If I actually bring back candy from heaven, then 8 times out of 10, 8 times out of 10, 10 times out of 12, it's just gonna be so damn toxic and damn sweet that I think that if you actually just try to eat it, then the only thing that you actually just want to do is just kiss your ass, pray to Jesus and kiss your ass goodbye, even though you're not religious beforehand or whatever possibility there are. Would you rather? And as everyone knows it, they just can. And as everyone knows it, then ghosts are one of the most commonly, one of the most commonly, one of the things that people most commonly say that they want to eat them. Sweet, so sweet that melts you melt to death, or maybe not, or maybe the sweets are so sweet to the point that. Or maybe the sweets are so sweet to the point that if you eat them, then you might actually get diabetes for the rest of your life. If I actually try to be more realistic about that. Or maybe sweet to the point that you're becoming so fucking stoned that you might actually fall to your death, or maybe just try to get run and fucking run over or something. Wait. I know that because I'm so merciful to be an evil man, and I cannot actually just try to bring it to you. A merciful angel doesn't even want to kill anyone, except for people just want to piss me off. Bite me, bite me, bite me, bite me. Better be nice to me, or else if you just gonna bite me, then better that you only have like a crap ton of blood in your mouth. And if you actually be like that in front of my vampires, then you might be better screwed, especially if they're so fucking hungry. Or maybe they have starved themselves for like a week or so. Don't you just even just try to get my point here? I could go to the past and bite you before you die. Well, if you can actually just try to afford to go back like around 200 years or so. Yeah, you know, the time before the French Revolution or something. And just to make sure that. And just to be make to not just to be and also just to be extra careful because, well, you know that the time around the point where I die. Sacre blow! Moderi. Gesundheit. Mundu. Oh, Mundu. Oh, Mundu. That's unexpected of you. Even though I said I actually forgot my mother tongue back then. It's still that actually I know some very basic stuff, but also at the same time. Yeah, just do this. Just do this. Bite me. Bite me. Would you even just try to feel like so if it just so happened that I managed to teach you French when actually I'm more fluent on that? Well, you can wish. But that also does not mean that if you wish then it won't come true. And also, wow, Yeah, just catch some bugs just because I'm bored and also it's night time. I can barely see a thing, even though if you actually want me to just try to do a vampire playthrough, then would you actually want me to have my character just stay inside her home at night and then just stay inside their home at night and then only just try to go out at night, only to add into the challenge of not being able to see a damn thing during that time? What happened if what happened if I don't sleep? Well, in this game, yeah, if we actually stay into the late hours, so yeah, for example, like if we actually so for now, it's nearly 9 p.m. I mean it's nearly 7 p.m. So yeah, once we actually hit like 12 a.m. during in game time, then it's actually considered late. And during late, we cannot even actually do anything else because pretty much like yeah, the stamina bar is capped at the point in which like after a few actions, then pretty much we are damn exhausted. So that also means like if we are actually like that, then try to swim and maybe just try to make us inadvertently drown. Or for the lack of better explanation for that. But yeah, TLDR is that if we actually stay up for like until ad infinitum in this game, then there's even not much that we can actually do aside from the fact that yeah, if we are that lucky to find a diving helmet, then wait, what? What did I actually mean to say? I definitely forgot. Damn! But even though, yeah, every other time where I actually play this game, I can actually rack up for like hundreds of thousands of dings in the first place. Oh, wait, Melvin, how did you get here? But also chat to him for a day as well. If you don't know, me neither. And that's definitely the default reaction as well. I try to get inside your brain, I'm sure I explode. But if I also just try to share my thoughts with you, then invariably your brain also just try to have a hard time processing, and then your mind also just simply just try to go back to the ooga booga state of times old. just two just two mates, and we are both two mates. If I try to get inside your brain, I'm sure I would explode. Which is that. So, oh, nice! Now I actually got a holy jackhammer of Antioch. Oh, you inside my brain. Yeah, you inside my brain trying to suck you out. That's better than how I think about that. But at the same time, yeah, just see this, just witness this. I now have the holy jackhammer of Antioch. I now have the holy jackhammer of Antioch. I now have the holy jackhammer of Antioch. Now the whole fucking effort has been fully paid off, so what should I do with this? Before I plunder the mines? Yeah, I think I also just try to locate the nearest ore deposit here, or maybe there, or there, or there, or there, or there, or yeah, this one. I know this may be quite dangerous, but yeah, all sacrifice should eventually be paid off. Wait, what? Why do you actually think that I can actually eat a jackhammer? No, you're saying like, wait, so why every single time if if there's something that you want that you can actually interact with, then why is the first thought is just eat it? Nice. I don't know, I'm hungry, but yeah. I'm just gonna grab the chicken egg in front of you. There. Is it kind of better now? But even then, I don't think that we can actually just try to eat a chicken egg raw. So, yeah, have a piece of cooked meat instead. I just even hope that this actually helps you in some way or another. Nice. So with a jackhammer, then pretty much like I can actually just try to mow down, yeah, or deposit as easy as pie. What? Okay, this is a chain reaction. Yeah, Diggle noticed the rule, and then the croc actually notices Diggle. This is just how the chain reaction. But thankfully, the croc actually did not chase the Diggle or even both of them further. Now, okay, now this is a chain reaction. And okay, yeah, thanks for the loot, croc. I'm just gonna take the credit for you. What? What the heck? Why? Oh my god. Bite me, bite me, bite me, bite me, bite me. Why is this a day? Nice. This is us, whatever we have here also. Wait, if like why can't actually we break a satellite with a jackhammer? Okay. Letting your controller just disappear. Wait, my controller? Wait, how? My controller will disappear? How? Okay. Now I also need to reach back into it again, and yeah, I hope this helps. I hope this is okay for now. Wait, what? What the fuck? And nah. Okay. This should be this should be now. Yeah. I think that if you actually want to make me into a sandwich just because you want to take a bite out of me, then yeah, that's kind of like not quite a good advice. But at the same time, you're just looking for iron ore. It's just a pain in the fucking ass. To the point I never just even know like what's the point of getting the holy hand, I mean holy jackhammer even for now. What's the point for that? And man, I just even wish for an update where we can actually just have an item where if we actually use it, then we actually teleport back to our base or something. Oh, for the meanwhile, yeah, maybe just try to trek back home, even though, yeah, I don't even know like, how much this would actually account. Or maybe, yeah, the risk of just like staying up for, just staying alive for a while for too long, and also at the meanwhile, oh, wait. Should I take this down this thing? Should I take down this bush devil? Yeah. Okay, just try to do that. Okay, it's trapped. It's trapped. So yeah, it's fucking trapped. So yeah, that should be it. Whoa, meat. I think even with that amount of meat, it also pretty much like it's enough for me to just, well, just make a few meals out of it. Lots of food and also, speaking of bread and bread-based dishes, then in the last stream I mentioned that you were making French toast thanks to me. Then what about actually having? Then what about having me making French toast in return instead? Even though I don't even know how, I have no fucking clue on how to actually even do this without me. Just being clueless on anything. Oh, what do you mean? I mean, what do we mean? Nah, never mind because I just try to recount an experience we have beforehand. Wait, oh, damn. This is just even not that fair. And also, yeah, just release this little thing. Yeah, also, like, if I actually host this game in multiplayer, oh, it was good, and so, yeah, thank for you. Yeah, obviously French toast. I mean, like my manager also like have some French toast back when she was at school, which is well, even though these things actually did not come up that often in her school menu, but yeah, at least she actually has a taste of has a taste of the French toast, of that mighty French toast, and whatever. Yeah, avocado toast. Even if not avocado toast, then even if not avocado toast, then yeah, should jam toast be okay? Jam or jelly toast is whatever we actually try to call it. And also, yeah, just take the task. Just take the task. Oh, last day, which is not that fair. But also, speaking of avocados, I can actually make avocado smoothie. So, deal? Oh damn! I completely forget about my animals. Yeah, every single time my manager moms actually make. I might be not the person who actually made avocado smoothie, but yeah, my manager's mom was the one to do so. Oh, worms, 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 worms. And so, like, yeah, legend said that if in this game we actually have our hands on some worms, then we actually definitely can make some good fertilizer out of it. Congrats to your mom, by the way, it's Mother Day. I mean, not my mom, but my manager's mom. And also, even though I actually say behold my mother during one of the notification on Discord for this occasion, and then it actually means something else different entirely instead. Your creator, and definitely she would actually might have to even maybe like that. But to be fair, yeah, she has a love-hate relationship against her family because, yeah, definitely private stuff that I cannot even try to say beforehand. But yeah, I know for sure that this might be actually tied to her whole credit of being emo in the first place, or maybe yeah, her claims of being emo, being goth, being whatever, and that the people in her homeland actually shit her on because of that. And also, well, today's was a good day to just have a drink. And also, speaking of, just even thinking about the Castlevania reference I actually made at the beginning of the stream, then, so every time actually I mentioned about my species and my species, I went, oh, thanks for the head pats. And yeah, every single time I mentioned my species, a savvy Castlevania fans would actually just try to think of Alucard in the first place. Whenever I do so, yeah, just because why? Well, I think you also need to try to do some use your guessing foo. But if you actually get stuck, then should I actually try to elaborate on that? Damn, I maybe actually spend more time loitering around in the island. And then doing my purpose and oh, oboe note. Nice! Opal note, but at the same time, it seems like my own. Damn, this is not even that good. Like, why the freak can I actually have an extra bathtubs? Alucard is a funny name. No, not funny, but it's like cool. His name's just like Dracula backwards. It's so silly. So if you think that's funny, then try and write Yggdrasil backwards, like Yggdrasil as in the tree in Norse mythology. I bet that if you actually try to write Yggdrasil backwards, then that's just be as funny as everything else in mine. Yeah. Yeah. So basically, if you think Alucard is a funny name just because it is Dracula written backwards, then how about just try to write the word Yggdrasil backwards instead? Yeah. Okay, let me try that. Yggdrasil. Yggdrasil. Yeah. There we go. There, you see? Is it a funnier name? Is it funnier? or Losargi, or how some people just try to pepper to say that. Lizard, 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 lizard. Some people also just try to take the first two consonants, the first two syllables of that name, and then they just try to run the hell out of it and also result in this wonderful name known as lizard. 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 Definitely, really is. Lizard. Yeah, lizard. Lizard, however you feel like that. Lizard. If you actually ever to name a player character in a game like Final Fantasy the 14, if you actually just try to get into play Final Fantasy 14 and you got to name a character, then would you actually use that name? Oh, I don't even know like why you actually get Automod in the first place. And so, yeah, I don't even know like what you actually say to wearing you that. Oh, you play Final Fantasy the 14? And so if so, like which race are you mastering? I mean, which race are you maining? I'm actually contemplating with an idea of if I actually play Final Fantasy 14, then I should main Lalafels. Good. Get Gucci. I mainly play a Black Mage. Oh, you play Black Mage. Which other class you have been playing as? And I mean like aside from Black Mages, which other races have you played as? Not exactly race. Not exactly classes, but race. Yeah, yeah. In Final Fantasy the 14. In Final Fantasy 14. Yeah, in Final Fantasy 14, you can actually play as some race. Like your player character can be out of any of the playable race in the game. Yeah, for example, like some people prefer to play at Meat Quotes or Lalafels. Yeah, Elezen. Yeah. I also know someone. I also know someone from a Discord server who said that they normally main Lalafels. Which, actually, this is also a justification for me saying Lalafels are the master race in FF in Final Fantasy 14. For whatever reason that we actually just for whatever unholy reason there is. Do you actually have you so like have any of your friends while playing the game main a Lalafell? Oh, And I actually just take this as a unbiased opinion. Lalafells are just like one of the best races in the game. Even though I don't even understand like why the fandom keeps calling them potatoes or potatoes as the game setting calls it. Yeah, I think we have Lalafells in my. You have Lalafells in your friend cup. And so, yeah, did you actually get along well with the Lalafell players or not? Free company? Yeah. So the FC stands for fan club, friend club, or free company. And yeah, speaking of which, I'm just getting some. Yeah, you definitely also love playing as Lalafells. Then I think pretty much like you're in luck because if I actually play the game, then I maybe also a Lalafell main as well. But yeah, just until actually I know, even though Lalafells are like one of the best races in terms of appearance. I mean, because they're cute. They're just so damn cute, and I actually love cute things. Then I think, yeah, just playing as a Lalafell is my own calling. If I actually care more about appearance than anything else. Whoa! So what? We can actually play Final Fantasy 14 and with an expansion. So how many expansions have you been playing? Oh, okay, okay, nice, nice. And also, yeah, I just tried to bring that damn devil down to shit. Huh? Oh, okay, nice. So some reason actually I dodged his fireball. Nice. And also, well, oh shit. Both of us are tired as well. Yeah, both the devil is tired and me is also tired. Shit. Just wish that I actually have some stuff in the turn and also, yeah. But at the same time, actually I bring down that bastard. And would you even just try to mine if Autumn haven't finished the MSQ because I have not been playing for some months now. I still play because I want to keep my house. Oh, and so yeah, within your friend club, uh, and whose house are the best? I just even simply hope that at least like within your friend club, then I think yeah, at least one player must be like the master builder or the master decorator of everyone's home base or something. Oh, I guess that's pretty much it. They also have a lot of money or maybe crafting materials to do all the deeds and to do all the deeds for us. Yeah, I think I think if that's what you mean, then yeah, definitely when we actually have a Discord server, then we can actually just try to witness the majesty of that. Yeah, and also speaking of maxing out, every single and also speaking of maxing out and also how it relates to me, every single time I play Terraria, I will just try to make sure that my characters are all maxed out. I mean, like max out their defense, but sometimes even if their defense are all maxed out, I'm still not I'm still not immune to the whole ordeal of me being poisoned or being burnt or being yeah deal with whatever hazard the environment of that game has to offers. Like yeah, if you actually remembered all of that stuff from my Terraria streams, then every single time I go down to the underground jungle, then I simply just got every single time I got fucking owned by a bunch of hornets or spiked jungle slimes, which actually poisoned me. And in Terraria, if a player is poisoned, then they will continually losing life. And also there's a related buff called like yeah bleeding. If a player is bleeding, that they cannot heal automatically, or even they cannot even heal automatically or even at all, which is kind of bummer. And also, yeah, and also pretty much like speaking of Terraria, have any of your friends play it? I would maybe just try to have a word towards other Terraria players, especially among your clique, or maybe if I assume that your clique also speak English, I don't even speak Spanish. Okay, I mean, I actually know some Spanish, but that's just in such as a basic level that I cannot even try to comprehend this. And oh damn, even with all this talk, then I'm just just getting lost once again. Queerness, queerness. That's just how I say about that. Queerness. So yeah, I also need to speak of one experience. Like when I was reading Diary of a Wimpy Kid, then pretty much there's a book where Greg said that his mom taught him Spanish once, and she taught him that what's your name is Te amo, which is in fact I love you. And then we just treat ourselves to a shot where he said this to a Mexican restaurant waiter. Well, do you even just simply imagine if you want to just try to ask someone's name, but you were you thought that Te amo was the way you say that? I mean, especially if in the case of a non-native speaker trying to learn Spanish, and then at home they were taught like that, and then when they use it in reality, I bet that the shit maybe just trying to be confusing or funny as hell. If if possible, then pretty much like I also needed to try to use my whole fucking language skills even more. Even though for now I only just have the mind on learning French and German or even Japanese as usual, but would you mind if you actually just try to teach me Spanish and I teach you speak speak French and German in return? Even though both of our both of the outcomes may be just as disastrous as this feels, because we feel like that. El dado. Du rich so good. Oh my god. Oh my god. What? Is this? Holy shit! Is this a fucking Ramsey reference? Please tell me if it is. Just because, well, maybe I also speak too much about heavy metal or rock in general. Yeah, I only know German from Ramstein and Lacrimosa. Well, if you actually like Ramstein or German language metal in general, then I think I maybe just try to throw in some recommendation at you. Only if we have a Discord for now, or maybe like sometime later. I mean, I know some other bands who actually made some other German language song, or maybe, oh, oh, shit. Oh my god! I accidentally missed Melvin's quest of. I accidentally missed Melvin's request for an item. Worms. And also just started getting so carried away toward my job that I actually simply forget about my animals. Even if you actually learn some basic German from what? What the heck? What the heck? What? Why did you actually unleash the Zawardo on me? Why did you actually unleash the Zawardo on me? Wait. So what's the point of the Zawarudo here? I always forget how it sounds. But so yeah, do you see something? Imagine this: you were standing in front of a vampire, and then that vampire fucking stopped time. That's how you feel about that. But in either way, I maybe just try looking as goofy as all hell, especially when time is frozen. I cannot even move shit at all. And also speaking of JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, do you actually want to? Do you actually want me to just try to say something else witty about my experience regarding that? If a vampire sucks your blood, it's supposed to feel good. Wait, I was a half vampire before, which means that I am a person doing that. So what did you actually just try to feel whenever you actually got an opportunity for me to, well, you simply try to guess? Just have me just try to. If you actually have an. I mean, like. Wait, damn it. I seems to forget what I want to say. If you actually travel back in time for around like 200 years prior, then you would definitely experience the feeling of having your blood sucked by a vampire. But, well, only if I'm starving, or only if my subjects are starving. So pretty much like the shortcut way of you doing this is just, well, I know that it maybe sounds so cruel, but I must say that the only way that you actually want to experience this is that, well, uh, just lock them inside a room without anything, and then let them starve them for a week, and then after that, open the hatch, and voila, you now got your blood being sucked. I would totally be your goal if I actually just try to suck up in Thailand. Well, definitely you have in the hair. What? I would like to be your ghoul or your zombie or whatever you think, but yeah, I don't even think that if a vampire sucked your blood, then you would be turned into a zombie or a ghoul, at least in my setting. But if you receive vampire blood in return, then well done, you're now a vampire. Kind of like how things work in interview with a vampire, or I don't know, or maybe even the original Dracula novel as well. And also, speaking of Dracula, as in his original novel appearance, Do you know that my manager was born on the novel's original publication date? In Vampire the Masquerade, they're like vampires, but not quite. What? Vampire the Masquerade? Holy shit! A tabletop RPG! Well, it maybe seems like you know that whenever you tune into me playing Stardew Valley and I say, I love Sebastian, and then boom, I get treated to a scene of him playing a tabletop RPG, and I say, man, I wish to play that, and then now, you bring up the topic of a tabletop RPG called Vampire the Masquerade. Oh my god! I definitely would actually just try to do that! What's up? Oh, so you love the game, right? Like, did you play the video game adaptation of the original board game, or Vampire the Eternal Struggle? Oh. And also, apart from that, have you actually consumed other vampire media where, yeah, vampires could run the gamut of, well, ranging from like bestial creatures to definitely maybe cute stuff. Also, this started with Bloodline but forgot to continue. Well, I guess things actually did happen. Like for example, like when I was starting out streaming, I actually did play Terraria back then. But I actually didn't. But I also, yeah, for some reason, like ever since my hiatus, I forgot to play it until I forgot to continue playing the game until like up until quite recently. Oh, you like Ain't Rice book? Then I bet that you actually just like. Then have you actually read most of the? Have you actually read most of the books in the Interview with the Vampire series? And I also heard that the series also getting an AMC adaptation, television series adaptation. So yeah, if you actually know it, then I think that should be a cinchy chance for you that you just try to do that as well. And oh damn, only only the Vampire Lestat interview and Queen of the Dam. Okay, so the first three books, right? And I pretty much I heard opinions that yeah, the first three books is like when Ain was best. Ain's writing was as her best. So pretty much any other book after like Queen of the Dam, it's just like either a hit or a miss. Oh, Vittorio, is that part of another series by Ain or part of the Interview with the Vampire series, or maybe like I mean like wait, the Vampire Chronicles series, like either that or like a side story, like yeah. It's like a side story, like maybe like it's set in the same universe, but there's so many things that I actually share between it. Am I right? Yeah, same setting, but not just not directly relate. I actually get the point. It's just maybe kind of like well, Deltarune in relation. I mean, like it's just even kind of like sort of like a Deltarune situation. Like yeah, similar characters are there, but I think the world is not directly relate. Or maybe I don't even think what's the better example a of a shared universe world that I actually know of. Oh, romance? Romance? Yeah. Also, speaking of romance. Oh, so if then he may be like they may be like one shot character who appear in their book only, I guess. And also, uh, yeah, if you actually like Ayn Rand's work so much, pretty much I maybe have one exact song that maybe reminds you of that. Would you want? Or maybe would you even just try to prefer to me singing it sometime or maybe sometime later? Oh, I'm just being redundant about that. If the answer is absolutely yes, then I just gonna allow that. I just gonna greenlight this idea of me doing the same thing as well. And also, yeah, since I also have the holy jackhammer of Antioch, I think the next best thing I'm just gonna do is just, well, damn. Now I'm just gonna get a mine pass, head down to the mine and plunder things right away, straight away. Like sing a Queen of a Damn song? No. I think it's not a song from any of the movie adaptation of the series, but maybe a song that was inspired by elements of the series. And it's also by one of my favorite musicians, no less. So once I actually have a Discord server, then pretty much I can actually give you the whole full song list to see what I mean with that. And just for the usual business again, just just head to John, sell stuff, and yeah, shut up and take my money. Yeah, and also among the main vampire cast, like yeah, Louise, Lestat, Armand. Who do you prefer? I mean, who do you like? Louise, Lestat, or almond. Yeah, let's start. I definitely know that you're about to say let's start. And maybe like if I would be hard pressed to see a fan of Louise or Armand or even Claudia. Don't you think so? Like every time if I have a penny to see a fan of those characters, then I might not even have any penny at all, or maybe you also don't even have any penny at all as well. And also, yes, yeah, I don't know you actually relate to them anyway, which is understandable. I think that's also relatable. Yeah, Vittorio, in the setting, is he also a vampire or just a regular human? Nice! And also with the whole holy jackhammer of Antioch, I am now just even totally fearless in my own matter as well, but also at the same time, yeah, just bring the light swords instead. He's a vampire. Oh! Ah, yeah, definitely is, but even if I actually bring a lot of. Oh, now! And also with the holy jackhammer of Antioch, I can actually just try lava stones as easily as I can actually could. Vittorio, the vampire. Oh, definitely actually get the reason why. Now, okay. I guess that we must take out some time. I also just might to get the gimmick inspired by your interest as well. Maybe like, oh, let the right one in. Do you mean, the Swedish version or the American version? Like, yeah, the book is set with Swedish, but the movie adaptation have two countries producing different versions of that. Yeah, any of those. Oh, I don't even. Yeah, I don't know any of those, but yeah, I haven't. But if I actually have the chance, then maybe I should even try to consume that because, well, I'm just a sucker for vampire lore in either ways. Uh, yeah, but and even so, like, why do you actually prefer the Swedish movie instead of the American one? Oh my god! Yeah, I think it's maybe also because of bias. Like whenever you actually watch, whenever you first watch a version of something, then bias told you that this was the best version. I think this also happens towards like fairy tales compared to Disney adaptation of them. Like for example, like if one actually watched the adaptation of any fairy tales first, like Snow White and Sleeping Beauty first, then it becomes to the point that they only know the movie's version of the story instead of the original tale. Ah, you don't even have to tell me the that the movie or even the original novel it was based on the Swedish. I actually simply know that from the beginning. Or the Hobbit. Wait, what? The Hobbit is also prone to that. I mean, like, yeah, Tolkien's works. That's unexpected. Like how? How can Tolkien's work can actually cause that effect as well? Yeah, I guess that the movies are kind of overrated. Yeah, every single time I see these glowing crocodiles spawn a spore field, then pretty much like every single time any other thing step into it, it may be either like a wall of doom, but that's just funny as how I never just try to figure out this, and also I must even try to. I know that some people might not even try to not even like that, but I must even say these honest words. The movie adaptation of The Lord of the Rings and The Hobbit are pretty overrated. No, I just even simply wish that more people actually even spend time to read the books and compare the difference between the book and the movie adaptations because, well, if there's a bunch of sickos saying that in The Lord of the Rings or The Hobbit, X things happen, even though that's only exclusive to the movie and not the original books, then I maybe just try to break something else instead. Yeah, to be honest, The Lord of the Rings books are kind of boring to me. Yeah, and also speaking of that, would you even just try to want to read eat? Would you even just try to read either any of the books in that series as a bedtime story? Given the nature that it's long as fuck. Yeah, too much description. Well, yeah. I know that some people actually like that, some people isn't. And also, I think that maybe the book's fascination with that thing might actually stem from the fact that, yeah, Tolkien was a professor. Since he's a professor, then pretty much he is so knowledgeable on a lot of other things, and also he maybe just started using the books as an outlet to to disseminate the knowledge or information on that, information on whatever matter, including like linguistics, to the audience, even though they might not be actually interested in that. Yeah. Wait, The Hobbit has more action in the story. Well, if you actually just try to say so, then the only less the next thing I actually need to do is just whoa, nice, 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 nice. Wait, and so wait, what's this? What's ho ho? Oh how? They were bedtime stories. Wait, what? What? Wait, they are originally meant to be bedtime stories. Where did you actually get that fucking info? Yeah, and today I know that. And today I learned that the great J.R.R. Tolkien wrote the wrote the series of books spanning from The Hobbit to The Lord of the Rings for his children. And yeah, I think pretty much like creating your own fantasy world to satisfy your children is pretty much like that's one of the best parenting approach that I would have seen in the modern day. So if you actually know how so if you can actually write a story, then would you actually write a story so that you can actually please your children once you have children or ever? Whatever. That's kind of crazy if you think about it. Wait, why? Why so? I know that that's just a regular thing. Yeah. And also the way you actually think about it, it maybe just boiled down to, well, me bored, and then your and then no, I need to just try to rephrase it. Like, if you're bored and then your children just keep pestering you for stories during bedtime, and then you're still bored, and then and then a light bulb flash in your head, and you say, "Oh shit, I gotta write a story to please my kids," and boom, you maybe just try to might as well writing the best stuff ever that you have ever tried to conceive as in the first place. Oh, oh, yeah, which story was that? Yeah, which story was that? Oh, wait, what? Okay, I need to try to stun this back. Yeah. And also at the same time, yeah, just try to beat the shit out of it. Beat the shit out of this. Okay, bite me, bite me, bite me, bite me, bite me. The Hobbit. Oh, yeah. This also feeds back to the same. This also feeds back to the same responses we said before. And also, do you know that one of the greatest plays by Shakespeare was originally written because his audience actually wants him to actually make something more interesting, or maybe just try to. I mean, like, yeah, Shakespeare actually wrote a play to actually satisfy his audience wishes for something else more interesting while they were attending the theater. And that play was the Midsummer Night's Dream. I mean, Midsummer Night's Dream on Midsummer Night's Dream. Yeah, now you know that the Midsummer Night's Dream was originally meant to be that. And also, pretty much like some story also just like spawned just because they. I mean, like some story were written because there. Like for example, yeah, I think I also just was quite quote a quite obscure example here. Like, yeah, King Solomon's Mines by H. Rider Haggard was written because like one of the writer's brother actually said that, well, bro, say something like, bro, if you can actually write a story. I mean, yeah. So pretty much like the writer's brother actually dare him to actually write a story that was better or maybe as good as Treasure Island. So boom, you have a story. Well, if I'm too smart, then am I a smart cookie or am I a fucking nerd or fucking egghead? Which is actually kind of makes sense because if I actually identify myself as an emo, then yeah, fun fact, yeah, the original emo aesthetic is something shared between the earlier geek chick aesthetic as well. What? And also, you like what story? Uh, Treasure Island or King Solomon's Mines? What? Okay, this is just making much less sense than we can believe. Oh, damn, what the switch? Just even so quick that I can even just see whatever it is in here. Nice! Good. A Midsummer's Night Dream. I mean, that's a play. I mean, that's a play, not a story. And yeah, I also remember that my manager told me that whenever her school was putting up a play contest, then she just would say that adapt, adapt Don Quixote or adapt Don Quixote or any of Shakespeare's play, then pretty much we just gonna get damn good results out of this. Yeah, isn't a play a story and also a play doesn't have a story? I mean, yeah, but I would prefer to mention a work by its original format. Like for example, yeah, Dracula can appear as a yeah, Dracula has been adapted to a movie, but originally it's a novel. So yeah, when I prefer to read the novel instead of watching the movies, just because like the movies often get some stuff wrong, which I may or may not like. And that's actually comes out of a mouth of someone who actually read the novel for like countless times, you know? And if you actually consider a story with plays without story, or something, yeah, the story in the play. I like the play, ooh, because that sounds like I like the format. Have you ever just and also speaking of plays, yeah, so back in school, have you ever been acting in a play, or seen someone putting up a play? And truth be told, like if my manager actually got the reins of a school play adaptation, or yeah, whoa, I my manager said that if she really wanted to take part in the play, but as long as it's not acting or yeah, or maybe costume design or something else, I think yeah, if I can walk inside her and then just try to extract memories of her, I walk inside her, extract memory from her brain, and the only end result is that all fuzzy memories just because she has an abysmal span, an abysmal memory span. Yeah. Lost? Oh my god! That was a damn classic play. And also, did you know that, yeah, the anime Madoka Magica was actually, has some elements of false into it? It was some weird adaptation, so, yeah, unconventional. It's just, maybe just like, it's just kind of like the situation of an art movie where, yeah, you don't even try to get the whole point of it. And also on the topic of literature, like, if have you ever tried to read a novel from start to finish? Oh, and also, yeah, have a good time. And also, yeah, once we go back, can we answer the question of however you try to read a novel? All that being said, what I try to do is just, well, well, all you Lillians know is that I just even simply just trying to move around and, well, what a good day well spent. What a good day well spent in here. Yeah. And also, if I'm so bored, I'm just gonna chat with other villagers until something really did happen. Give a man a million things so that man never works again. What? What? Okay, so pretty much I actually viewed his dialogue in breakneck speed, so I cannot even try to get the whole context of that. And so sorry. I just that doesn't even just try to make any sense. Up and oh, let's try to sort all the items down here. And nice. Oh, so just even such a damn nice thing. Just even so a damn nice thing. I simply just try to, well, nice. So nice. Now I just even just try to spend the rest of the night smelting my ores and doing something else instead. Wait. And also rinse and repeat for my chook incubator. But also have to check whatever how many iron bars we have at this moment. How many iron bars? Opal. Nice! Yeah, just stacking it. Then or oh, 3 iron bars. I think that should be enough. That should be enough for our deeds. For our deeds. And whoa! Yeah, such a nice gathering here. Clover, Franklyn, and Milburn. Wait, you're still being cold? That really makes sense. And oh, Fyodor, what are you doing here? Uh, maybe you should even try. I should doing something with him, just because I'm trying to make things. Bottle tea. Okay, but it also mean that I also just try to wait until. I also need to just try to do that and also wait until like wait for 4 damn minutes. Wait for 4 damn minutes for a Billy, for a Billy, for the Billy can juice for a Billy can kit to actually finish making a Wattle brew, which is I'm on my way of doing this right now. Walking toward the dark and see whatever we can actually have, making the whole damn shit or make a rise out of it. Nice. And also at the same time, wait, what? If I want to harvest some wildflowers, then I actually harvest a crap ton of other things, including quandongs and quandongs and coconuts and something, and also bush limes. Which just also mean this is some serious business, some serious food making business coming up for me, I guess. Yeah. Now maybe I just try to find any occasion to be smug. Even though sometimes I'm feeling smug at any given moment, then it might not be appropriate for me to feel smug at all. But hey, yeah, he left 21 wildflowers, then popped 10 of them into a Billy Can kit. Na 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 na. So long and good night. So long and good night. But not so long and good night for me. I also just tried to wait for 4 fucking damn minutes. 4 fucking damn minutes to see how. To just try to get Waddle Tea and bring it to. Whoa! So you're back. So you're back! And also, but also you need to just try to have another stuff out of the way soon. But hey! Yeah, I think that's fine because I don't think I can actually stream for much more longer. Because it's almost time for me right now. Yeah! That's what I just said. Nice! You actually gave me a headpad. We actually, strange minds really actually think alike, aren't we? Requires two. Yeah, I think one day, if I actually becoming so emo enough, I should also just try to do. I should try to do. I should try to add My Chemical Romance song for karaoke anyway. Helena is probably your favorite song out of their discography. Well, hell yeah, me too. And also, there's a recent Visual K song with a similar song structure as Helena as well. And so, yeah, I think I also should perform that song next to Helena after Helena, and then just see how similar how similar is them. And also, speaking of My Chemical Romance, have you ever tried to guess the whole point of the G note redeem? I have. Try to get the whole point of it. Oh shit. Then, yeah, pretty much like you can actually try the next stream. Or maybe you did trigger it on accident, or maybe you're curious on how it did in the last stream. It's a mystery to me. But yeah, consider that it plays in exactly a G note and then the screen turned black and white. Then you should surely guess what's the reference this is for. Have you even just tried to guess what what exactly did that thing reference? When I was a young boy, my father took me into the city. Well, that's enough of a clue for you, aren't it? Oh yeah. No, now I get it. Now, Todd and I actually have some brick joke, and now you also have some brick joke as well. Well, yeah, I think like "Welcome to the Black Parade" is one of my favorite songs of My Chemical Romance as well. But to be fair, I only know that song and Helena, and as well as a teenager. Teenagers scared the living shit out of me. Yeah, I think that if you are a fan of My Chemical Romance, then you should have known that song, or maybe like you should have known what that redeem refers to, like more specifically that song as well. And also, teenagers scared the living shit out of me. And now, yeah, definitely, that's really is. And as you actually try to guess, now you actually really know the potential of this. As soon as you know it, this is definitely what you want. And also, I think when I redeemed before, it didn't have sound, but now it does. So that's why. And also, oh, now I actually have to do the bidding of the damn proto emo in here. Wait. So yeah, Fyodor said that he wants to shake my hand, but he thinks that's might be inappropriate. But that's but can't. That's not acceptable. Whoa. Oh, so you play the piano as well? My manager also played the piano when she was younger, but for some reason she also stopped taking lessons at some point. Ah, I also needed to try to learn how to play Toho songs on piano as well, which is something that I really should have done beforehand. Wait, a keyboard? Are you actually planning to use it with a digital audio workstation or not? I mean, like using it with a digital audio workstation. I mean, yeah, nah. Wait, you just want to buy to just try to fool around? Yeah, some people just like some people just try to buy. I mean, like some people buy. Yeah, some people buy a keyboard just only to learn how to play piano. But others, like especially a music producer, they actually have better use for that. Oh, so you compose using only stuff from your keyboard, like I mean, like physical recording, or stuff from, or maybe you plop in a digital audio workstation and then just do whatever using it. Hmm. Good riddance. Just yada yada. Said we really actually have some fun. Oh, so you have a small studio setup. Oh, yeah, that's nice of you. And also, at the same time, oh shit, shit. This is not actually 1v14, but yeah. But still, it's even kind of hilarious to see me in this situation as well. Like for example, yeah, in most of the stream, like whenever I just try to say the post game section, then everything is in color. And also, yeah, by chance, yeah, do you also know the Murder Drone series as well? If you actually see me referencing murder drones in my X post yesterday, then I think you might be, or maybe you just try to say, oh, you haven't heard of murder drones? Well, yeah, every time, yeah. But I cannot even try to say like how actually I found out about that series. But to be fair, yeah, for a while during my early career, I just keep joking about Uzis, as in, yeah, the firearm type. But wait, do you even just try to? Well, yeah, the thing you referenced in your post, but I mean not Uzis as in the firearm. I mean Uzis as in the character in Murder Drones. I mean she's likely named after the firearm. So I think yeah, the character, not the firearm. But yeah, during my early career, I mentioned something a lot about Uzis, as in the firearm, which I learned from a lyric from NWA's "Fuck the Police," which is say, "Or playing with the trigger of an Uzi or an AK." Well, and also speaking of hip hop music, do you know about NWA? Or I mean, are you into hip hop in general? Yeah. And if so, like, tell me which hip hop acts you like. So pretty much, like, if I actually have to share my favorite hip hop acts, I always like those from like the 80s to the 90s, like, you know, NWA, Tupac, through 3 6 Mafia, or even Lil Jon and the East Side Boys, Outkast. Oh, there's a cover of Straight Outta Compton, like a ballad. What? What the heck? Is this even a real thing? Outkast, I think pretty much like they are very big during the 2000s. And I know that pretty much like, I know that this may not be hip hop, but yeah, I heard that in a Got Talent series, someone actually did a Sexy and I Know It cover in mariachi style. And also, speaking of Sexy and I Know It, I also heard that in Hotel Transylvania, a snippet of it can be heard. Yeah, this is Renina Gordon, straight out of Compton. What? What? That's the least expecting. That's the least expecting out there, I must say. And oh, yeah, the effect wears off. And since the effect wears off, then yeah. Hooroo, mates! Hooroo, mates! Hope you have a good day, or maybe hope you have a good night. So long and good